How's it going, guys? So today we're doing something a little different. Today we're going to be trying to dial in my bow. I just got some new arrows and they're pretty sweet. I'll be messing with the elevation and windage stuff as I've accidentally bumped my sight. So this is just some pre-season maintenance stuff, getting ready for this next month where I'll be hunting some elk. So yeah, we're gonna see if I can get it dialed in. We're gonna do the good old 20, 30, 40 and make the marks on the tape and then find the tape that best matches those marks. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment of me dialing in my bow. So I'm taking a couple of shots, just making sure I'm actually dialed to where my room of error is. So let's go see what it looks like. Looks like I'm pretty dialed left and right. I'm gonna raise that top pin just a little bit, and maybe we'll be able to get it in that sweet spot where it's quite grouped in. That's a really good group. So we'll make that adjustment. So I made a slight mistake. I think I'm gonna just raise the housing instead, as my pins are kind of bottomed out all the way to the top. So I'm just gonna raise this housing to where I feel like it should be. And then I'm gonna drop those pins just a little bit so I can get to where I want it to be. So pretty much with sighting in your bow, you want to follow your arrows with your pins so that you'll be hitting dead center at that pin to wherever that pin is going to be on the target. So we'll make that adjustment and we'll get back to shooting. So right now we're looking like we're right where we need to be. I'm going to drop that pin just a tad, just a tad. It's in that lower half of it, but I feel like with that little minute adjustment, we'll be right there. So yeah, let's get to shooting again. That's good enough. It averaged dead center because, yeah, you do the math, high, low, center, basically. So now we're gonna walk to 40 yards and I'm gonna make a mark depending on how my sight tape reacts to the yardage. And then from there, we'll go to 60, do the same thing. And then I'll get my measuring tools and make sure that we're quite dialed into the next sight tape we're gonna tape on afterwards. So it's a lot easier than how I'm explaining it. So I hope you guys can follow along. Forgive me for my bad shots, but pre-season. That sounded like center. All right, we'll get one more for good luck. So just a thought as I was shooting. Let me know in the comments if you guys got any tags this year and what species you're going to be going for. So I'm curious as to how much of my following is hunting this year. So hopefully you guys get into some animals and get to eating good, because I'm looking forward to it. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm preparing. So hope you guys are all preparing too. So yeah. So I found my 40 yards on my previous old sight tape, and now I'm going to try 60 and take a picture of that. And it's actually getting pretty dark really fast. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's been some fires around here, and so it's making it a little darker a little earlier. So we're going to try to get that 60 yards in, take a picture. I'm gonna go into my little lab and make some measurements and cut out the sight tape, and tomorrow we'll see if that sight tape's quite dialed and make adjustments from there. But yeah, I think we're dialed because that first one was a fluke. I heard it and I kind of just swang it over, but if you notice, these are right in the line of where the thing is. It's just a side-to-side action with me. That's a user error, and it could have been wind. I didn't account for wind. We're in the shop right now, and we're just going to be finding the sight tape that best matched my marks I made. So when I was shooting at 40, I had it at roughly 43 on this old sight tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at 43 on this old sight tape, and I'm going to measure it with using one of these tools, and we're going to transfer it over to the other sight tape that best matches my 40 and 60 yards that I marked. So that's pretty much what we're doing here. So let me just go, and I found the right sight tape. Hey guys, so it is the next day. I'm gonna take a couple shots and see how we are. I have a good feeling we're just about right on the dot. So I pretty much found the sight tape that I need, and it's pretty dialed. So I think that's what we're gonna settle with this season. As far as these arrows go, I'm really impressed with them. My groupings, for some reason, my groupings with these ALTRA arrows are very tight. And so I'm quite impressed. No way am I sponsored by them, or did they pay me to make this video, but if you guys are looking for new arrows this season, I'd recommend these ALTRAs. I'm running the 350s, but you know, it all depends on what you guys are running as far as the bows and the specs and everything. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with these ALTRAs. So I'm looking forward to this season and seeing what animals I'll be able to harvest with these. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, give me a comment and let me know what you guys thought, and have fun out there, and we'll see you in the next one.